6. And the puppies have been out. Oh my goodness. Anyway, how's everybody doing this morning? I got a new stand. Let's see what goes on. Got to play and adjust. And I got the wonderful, let's see, and you get the wonderful Rico bill. Oh, Lord Almighty. Let's see, are all the brownouts and everything? What are they charging? They even charge you when the power's off. So, it's a surprise live. Let's see who comes on. Surprise live. Amount to pay. No one's coming on. Just a quick live. So when you do a quick live here, so the Rico bill comes in. Let me see, there's no Rico. There's the total. When these guys tell you, I don't know, can you see that? 11,000. 11,000 pesos. Well, good morning, Mary. I'm here. You can't see me. No, I got the Rico bill for this month with all the heat and everything. Comes to 11,423. But anyway, not bad. 10,000. About 220 bucks. That's what aircon's running. Yeah, that's a lot. You'll hear these guys, oh, I only pay 6,000 and all that, and 3,000 and all that. But yeah, I got 3 split con airs. Hey, Jude, how you doing? Jude, we're doing a GoFundMe. The Rico bill comes in at 11,000. So, it's electricity. It depends on. I mean, I got the split con in the living room, and I got the split con in the bedroom, and the daughter's upstairs now since we moved from the upstairs to the downstairs, and she's had her tooth pulled, so she's been there. So, not bad. It's 11,000. What I paid last month, Vicky brought it in. She said, "What do you think the bill is this month?" I said about 15,000, 16,000 because of that. The heat's been 90 degrees, but the humidity has been hey Grandpa, can you send me some hugs? Yeah. But the heat's been I got that, what's it called? Weather Underground app. It's good for around the world whenever you travel, wherever you go. It's going to let you know what's going on. It says that we're like 90 degrees and our humidity is like 111 and everything. So, thing after another. Let's show you what the wild lady's doing every morning. I gotta shut the gate so the puppies don't come out. But we'll take it out here. There she is. Can you see her? Can you see what she's doing? She's out here with all her plants every morning. What do you all got? What are you growing, Ma?
Cucumber, okra, and string beans, chili pepper. That's it.
That's it.
As for now. Lemongrass.
Lemongrass.
Tomato.
Tomatoes.
Yeah, our tomato.
What's that one coming up in the middle?
This one is a flower. I know that's from Valencia, but
That's from
this
Valencia.
one is cucumber.
Yeah.
Then this one is tomato.
Yeah.
I moved between the other plant.
But yeah, like I said, here I'm going to stand across the road. I don't know if I still get Wi-Fi signal. Hopefully I don't go out. But that's the house. That's the upstairs up there, the gate, the car, and then all that's the house. The 4 bedroom, you got 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, and that's the 4th bedroom up there. The living room and the kitchen is there in the back. But for 20,000 pesos, I ain't complaining. But I mean, look, I mean, all the houses, they keep them up nice. All that. The neighbor, she just had her roof painted over here. And her father's here, and the daughter's here, and one of the daughters over there. And then down that way is the park and Little Monaco store. I mean, it's a walking distance. And then over here is where that rooster or chicken is. That house right there with the blue roof on it, that you can see it. That he's from the UK, and he just did an extension up there for 80,000 euro. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm not reading comments. But the subdivision, I go up there, the gate, the security guard is there. So you go up and you make the right-hand turn, and you follow that road right down. It's about 5 minute, 2 minute drive, depending on the traffic going through there, little motorcycles, and if you can get through the narrow road. And you're on the national highway. Then the national highway comes back this way, and the airport's like just right there. I'm only like 5-10 minutes from the airport. But yeah, you get to see the neighborhood. I would like to do a video, I think, going down here. They don't, let me sit you down. I know I'm jumping around a lot. But they don't, this thing, they don't, like mow the park. No one pays their HOA fees here. There was like 14 people paying only. But this is like an HOA, like we had in Florida. Pretty area, yeah. Well, this is called Cebulan. The Dumaguete, like I said, the Dumaguete airport's just like right there. So you fly into Dumaguete, and then as you come out, you got the airport hotel. I stayed there, and at first was $500 a month. And if there's a brownout, they got generators and all that. But it's a very, for being in a subdivision, like I said, and the houses are like on top of one another. They're the walls in between. That's their firewall. But that's another thing. I lived here going on 2 years this June. They had fire departments. But since the house is all concrete and that, these firemen, they don't have no fires unless they're old buildings. But this is my subdivision. It's called, what's it called? Northville. This is phase 1. And then they got phase 2, and they have phase 3. And this has been here, and then down here at the end, if you follow this road going down the end, there's an American. He's got a house down there, 3 bedrooms, sits on 2 lots. You got 2 lots would be this house and like that house right there. And that's all open, and then he has this nice big house built. And I think he wants 8 million pesos. So a million's 20,000. 160,000. It's a 3 bedroom. You got a big yard and all that. You got trees down there, and it's got no realtors can contact. But yeah. And like I said, the washing machine's outside, so I'm not worried about nothing. And when they wash, they just drain everything out, and it goes into here. And then, so there's the washing machine right there. The biggest thing is the heat and the sun. But like I said, and the landlord, I asked her if I can paint, because that green, I just can't stand that green. But I want to paint all that green in here to change it to a white. I've already did the upstairs bedroom and in the kitchen. But yeah, they got septic tank and plumbing services. They just put their stickers on here. And then your famous wiring for all you electricians that are on my channel. There's your PLDT box. And I got built product. But yeah, And I mean, there's mango trees here. There's durian. Is that what you call it? Durian? Ma?
Huh?
You call that durian or jackfruit?
The jackfruit.
The jackfruit. They got jackfruit trees. But yeah, that's the neighborhood. And you got your speed bump. And you got your roosters that run through. And you got your dogs that come through. And everybody, if you notice, they have about little containers out here. That's for all the stray dogs. People take all their leftovers and you put it out here, and the dogs eat the rice, the chicken bones, or whatever bones. But I mean, I'm trying to stay within my Wi-Fi. And then over here is, what is that? Toyota, Hyundai truck. I mean, you can buy the trucks, you can buy SUVs, you can buy vans, you get motorcycles. You can. Here's the Fazio and all that. Whatever you want to do. And here's my little mailbox. So in here, this is where they put your electric bill and your water bill. And that's all it is. I added the lights on here.
See, look at my.
Mama's so proud.
Oh.
I just got her nails done and she's digging in the dirt. Ah, just went and got her nails done right next to Mandoe Foam across from Hypermart. Paint and polish nails is it called?
Yeah.
Salon?
Yeah.
She got, let me see your nails. Show your nails real quick. There's her nails. Hold your hand up. There you go. Got her nails done yesterday because we're going out up to Mango Ranch. Joyce, one of the subscribers on here, they're back in the Philippines. It's a 1-year-old birthday party, so it's whatchamacallit. Got to dress up. Gio hates dressing up. You know that. And there goes the 2 puppies. Let me let the puppies in. Go on, get in there. And like I said, I mean, she got the ceiling fan shut off. Got ceiling fans. Sorry for the orange curtains. She changed the color of the curtains. But yeah, the boy's sleeping on the couch. But TV, bedroom ain't made. But the bedroom's in here. Your built-in closets. I'm gonna walk you through a little bit. Built-in closet, the split con. So I mean, my electric bill was 11,000. We'll say 12,000. Another bedroom, and then the bathroom. And the bathrooms ain't much. I mean, enough to what I call shit, shower, and shave, but that's it, you know. And I got the hot water in here, and then the kitchen's behind that curtain. So, but yeah, it's simple. You want simple, easy living. This is it. Please tell me. Please tell you what. Do you play? What do you mean, do I play? Okay, I don't understand. I haven't been watching the comments. I've been showing you the neighborhood. But if you decide to come up here to Dumageddon, Sibuyan, in Sibuyan here, this subdivision, it's nice. You hear the rooster. They come by every morning. But other than that,
It's very in it.
yeah, it's very in it, Kyle. Very hot. In it, Kyle. You're learning. Buwang. It's crazy. Buwang Filipina. I tease her about it. But, like I said, my day starts here at like 6 in the morning now. The puppy, she gets up in the morning, she'll come out here, work out here in the morning, and turn around and get ready to, the puppies lay on the bed and wait for me to wake up. Don't go out with mom so mom can walk. I have to wait for dad. But it is, I mean, a nice house, I mean, and then you got the spiral staircase here that goes upstairs to the other bedroom. So, I should do them up there, but yeah. Who is Sheik Zayan? Do you play Roblox? No, I don't play Roblox. I don't play Roblox. But anyway, today is what, Thursday. Tomorrow's the 22nd here. I gotta get a haircut today. I'll get shaved tomorrow and all that. And then tomorrow night from 5 to 9 p.m. By invite only, you can get out into the Mango Ranch, the birthday party. So, other than that, I'll be there with Joyce and her husband. Amen. Flew in. I wish I would have caught her before, so I could have got some tomato seeds and all that. Yes, I'm the proud for that. I'm hoping Joe and his wife Lucy bring them on back. But yeah, but I figured I'd get up this morning and do a live. But I think I'm gonna do a video. I'll do a walk-in video. I'll show you where I walk down to the store and all that after I get done with my live before it gets too hot. So, but I will show the neighborhood and all that. It's nice. There's no problems. I mean, you got security gates. They're supposed to close them at 9. They don't close. Because everybody in the store stays open till 11. You got like, the lady has like a little 7-Eleven store. Prices are a little high. But it is a nice store. I mean, very nice people. All my neighbors. You know, Gio's the type, I will walk out and I will say hello to everybody. Same way in America. I made my neighbors. I want to know who's on the left of me, the right of me, across the street and everything, what they do. That's just us as Americans. My neighbors back in Florida across my house at 3803 Fifth Avenue West in Palmetto. If you go on Google and search it, you'll see my house, what I had. And then you can do the aerial. I showed Vicky that last night in the beautiful 4-bedroom. I would love to build that same house here. But yes, we're on the land hunt still. Land. 189 square meters, 320,000 pesos. So that's, I don't know, that's almost $6,000, we'll say. $5,000, $6,000. But yeah, no, like I said, I decided to pop on this morning before the other big bloggers. They all praising Big Dog, Old Dog, because he got over 500,000 views and 250,000 views, and he just skyrocketed on there. I'm glad for them. Me, I don't worry about all that. I got my little faithful subscribers, and I love them all. I appreciate every one of you. I don't get monetized. I do this to be real. I'm not gonna sit there and sugarcoat and tell you this and tell you that. I'll tell you what it's like, where to go. You want American food, there's German places to eat at. Who's selling like the Jimmy Dean sausage at G&R's up in Valencia. You got the M&M's. He's from New Mexico. His wife lived there 11 years. They have a daughter. They have tacos and burritos and oh my God. So you're really not missing out on American food. I mean, it probably not the same, but that M&M's, I highly recommend M&M's. You'll hear Mike's Philippine Retirement tell you the same thing. He likes M&M's. And then you go up the road, you got the Hideout, Chicago deep dish pizza. Just make sure for your 3 toppings you tell them mozzarella, and if you want, then add pepperoni. They still charge you extra. For 1,000 pesos, $20. That's what a pizza's running for in America, I think. Thank you so much, Mary. Yeah, me and Joe, we both agreed. We're not gonna sugarcoat. We're gonna tell you like it is. We live it every day. We go out and I go down to the city. Like yesterday, I got her nails done. Over there, I don't know, would I call that Valencia area? It's down before you get up into Valencia, where the hypermart is. Across the street is Mandawi Foam. And then to the left of Mandawi Foam's a group of malls, Pet Bet. That's where I take XO and Garfield and Hart. It's where XO had her surgery, right there at the Pet Bet. And you can walk down there, there's like steps down the corner like an L shape in the building. They got even a gun shop. You can go in and go look at guns. You can't buy them, but you can go look at them. And you go upstairs and they have dental there, they have massage there, they have an attorney there, they got banking there. But up there is a paint, nail polish salon. Awesome ladies. Awesome ladies. I mean, she was there 2 hours, 2.5 hours, I believe. But for $30, oh, never give up. Yeah, never give up in the Philippines. The other Joe, yeah, him and Honeybee, they're back in Missouri right now. He had a stroke, light stroke, 2 or 3 in the morning, and he had that posted. And I hope him all the best and get better. And he needs to exercise, drop some weight, do what he's got to do as we get older. Like I had that gastric sleeve surgery. I was almost 400 pounds. I should post an old picture of me as fat as I was and then the picture now. I am down to 186. With that gastric sleeve surgery, I was losing 4 to 5 pounds a week. Dr. Rakes in Bradenton, Florida, one of the best gastric sleeve. And just the 4 holes, and they take out 3/4 of your stomach, and I would figure, oh, that's intestinal, I'm gonna have a lot of pain. I was in and out of the hospital. I was up walking like 2 hours later. I guess it's the initial shock and all that kind of, my mind overrode it. But I was up walking with my IB thing, walking down the hallway, seeing the nurses and the docs, asking how they doing. The doc came and checked on me. He said, geez, you're up walking around this hospital. I said, yeah, can I go home? He said, no, I have to keep you here till noon tomorrow. So I was up throughout the night and everything else. I was just anxious to go home. You always feel better when you're home. He come in, he said, I'm getting you out of here. He said, these nurses, doctors say you're funny and you're distracting them from doing their job. He said, go on, get out of here. And then you have to have a ride. So I had to wait for my ride to show up. They won't let you drive. But I had no problem, but it's nice. But like I said, I only eat like a piece of meat that big. I mean, I could order a steak about the size of a silver dollar. I can eat that and have some mashed potatoes and some vegetables, and I'm full. But I have to eat 4 or 5 meals every so many hours. Yeah, you saw that heart attack. Yeah, I hope he's all right. I know Honeybee was having a problem with the 911, but he told her bring it over here. I don't blame her. She's nervous. You know, she loves the man, so it's just really. I just hope he does better. I really do. Joe comments a lot on my videos and my shorts and all that. And we went back up to Valencia, the 5,000 roses, and it's been almost a year. Now they're putting a swimming pool up there. So are there 5,000 roses? I don't know. But the geothermal's up there, and Janice, Peter's wife, mom and dad live up in the mountains, and they were telling me the electricity is free and the water's free because it runs off the geothermal. And I had someone ask me, he says, Joe asked me that, matter of fact. So I'm going to make sure I get a hold of Janice because she tried to show me some property on the hillside. Like this. See, no, I'm building a house on the side of a hill. But you will see Filipinos build a house on that. I mean, they'll still do everything they do, and they'll build right on the side of a mountain cliff. But yeah, the land, it gets discouraging. It really does. Saturday. I don't know. We're so busy. I think I just could do a live every week. I don't know if I do that or not, but it's been so busy this week between getting nails done, and then Flor came up, Vicky's friend from Gio&VicPhilippines, Thomas and Jonabel. They went to Bacolod, and if you've seen the short I posted, she made fun because she teased me because Mount Canelon, the big volcano, they came around the corner, and she said, look, the big chimney's going. Gio, you're so jealous. I said, yeah, because I've been here all this time and I have yet to see the little puffs of smoke or whatever come out of it. But that's on my shorts, the big chimney. Jonabel that I rubbed that in my face. I put it on my Facebook, which I do have a Facebook. It's just Giovanni Cipriani. It's set to private. You can message me. and say, hey, I'm from your channel or whatever, yeah, I'll add you. I might do another Facebook like that. But what else? I mean, it's who went to Bacolod, who's going here. I mean, you come to the Philippines, it's, you think you're gonna slow down, you're not gonna slow down. There's no way you'll slow down. The only way you're gonna slow down if you do a YouTube, you got a big YouTube channel, and you're gonna sit and edit and cut, and you're gonna spend your time doing that. Don't waste your time. Put your videos out the way they are. Mistakes, everything, bloopers, whatever. It doesn't matter. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and waste hours going through a computer, cut this out, add that, ask the kids for help. I don't know how to do all that. Joe doesn't either. He just, we run it the way it is. But like I said, Vicky's on there. I got Vicky. I told her, she said when things slow down, she's gonna start getting on here. We'll do some more videos. What else we got going on? Huh? Here it is, May, coming into June. These kids are going back to school already. They've been out of school March, April, May, yeah, and they're going back to school. It's crazy. It really is. School's going back in. I mean, some of the schools just finished up and they're going to get ready to restart. I mean, these kids don't get much time off. I mean, there's time to even go to school on a Saturday. Gracie was going to school on a Sunday morning. I had to take her to the military. They go to college. It's a requirement. Their first year of college, they must go and do this military training. I have no idea, but that's up to their choice. So, but she has all of that, but she has to go through and do her second year of college again because she was scared to go at night and didn't say nothing, and Mom got mad. I don't blame her. She couldn't finish her year because she didn't finish one course. And instead of saying something, she's very shy and timid and all that. Nah. College with me, school is important for me, for these children. It's more important than what it is for American kids, I'm telling you now. These kids, if they don't have a college degree, they can't even work as a cashier at a grocery store. That's not like America. You can go get a job, you can go do something. Here, your high school education and your college education really matters the type of job you get. It's sad. They're very smart. They're very intelligent children here. They really are. The boy, he likes to fish. He's a little fisherman. He'll go out and he'll go catch them little fish and all that, and he thinks that's great. But I am gonna start looking into here really quick. We got rainy season coming. We just got rain the other day. Shoot. As soon as it hit the ground, steam came up and it was gone. But yeah, rainy season, I can't wait for it. Everybody's gonna complain, oh, you can't go here, you can't do that. Bring the rain. Bring the rain for me. Other than that, I don't know what else. We got Joyce and her husband's at the party at the Mango Ranch. We've been to 5,000 Roses with Laura. We got her nails done. She got her evening gown, and she ordered it off of Temu or Shein. And we went down, and she had to get some alteration on the side, some garter or whatever thing. Took it down to the guy right down the road here where I get my car washed. Right across from him is this little seamstress, 3 guys. They did it as she waited, 150 pesos, $3 to slip down the dress on either side and add something into it or whatever they did. And it was done. Nothing wrong. It was professional. I'm going to take my shorts down, the golf shorts I received from Chicken Leg when it came out here. He brought me some golfing shorts with all the buttons. I'm going to take them down there and I'll have them put the buttons on. And you do it, you sit there as you wait. It doesn't drop it off and then stop back unless, you know. And rainy season's cool, the heat down, yes. It'll still get humid, but not as humid as it is now. I mean, like I say, that Weather Underground app, if you're in America, wherever you are in the world, You can pull up anywhere. You can slide over and find out the Philippines, find out the weather. It tells me when the typhoons, just like in Florida, I use it when the hurricanes, the radar images and all of that. It is amazing. It gives you everything you need. You can look in Taiwan if you're going to go to Taiwan, rainy season and all that. So, but yeah, but it's like I say, that weather underground app on your phone. It's free. It's one of the best. Don't download nothing else. You can set it to give you alerts, so you can just open it when you want and all that. That's what I use. But the rainy season, believe me, when I go, I'll do a video today. I think I'll go down after I get done with the live here. I don't care how hot it is, 'cause I go in the shower. The grass here is turning brown. I mean, maybe we'll even get to see Rocky the pit bull. This big gray and white pit bull. He a loving dog, and when we walk the other dogs, he wants to come down there and play and all that. And I just don't trust the pit bull. But I take him and I'll go to the store and I'll buy him 6 show mine. That's my buddy now. When he sees me, I walk into the store. If we go to the store, he stays out the glass, and the girls all laugh. Look at the size of that dog. And that's Rocky. He's like the neighborhood dog. What else? But yeah, I think I'm gonna do the video of that. I wasn't really gonna put it out there, but you know what? If you're coming here, it's nice. Subdivision, you think, you know, and this and that. It's not bad at all. I mean, 20,000 pesos a month, which is like, right now in their money, 5, 10, 15, 20, supposed to be $400, but it's only like $335 a month for a 4-bedroom house. You can't beat that in America. And it's sad, you know. My house I looked at now, it was 445, sold for 335, and it got down to 320, and I looked on Zillow and all that, and now it's down to up to 336. And I bought the house 2019, 2017 for 249,000. And I had solar installed, and I put new hurricane windows, and I got the hurricane shutters and a new roof. Because in Florida, if your roof's over 16 years old, the insurance company wants you to replace it. They won't insure you. What else? I put in a new dishwasher. You know, I did things. But that's just me. That was going to be my home. That's where I planned on living. But that's another story. The other one didn't want to stay. I didn't want to go to America. Fuck America. Whatever. Should have told me that years ago. Waste my time. But yeah, she's with my ex-best friend. While he was staying there going through his drunk thing and all that. And I would go out and he would send me and say, hey, go pick up this food, Pop. I just ordered us like for dinner and that. She didn't want to go for the ride. Well, didn't put 2 and 2 together back there and all that. And the rides got longer and longer. Well, she was sleeping with him, so they're together. He comes over here, he comes down. He just bought a car down there. Another ATM on the hook. Zip, zip, zip. Okay, we'll take a look. Yeah. That weather underground app, I swear by that. I was told that by the guys that I used to fish with in Florida. That's what they used when they were going out in charter boats and all that. It's the most accurate. It gives you the wave height, everything. You can scan around on the radar. You bring it down. You can see what's going on all around the Philippines. You can watch the typhoons as they go by. How bad we're gonna get it. It is one of the best apps. And it's free. And I will promote them. Weather Underground. Yep, it has like a W, and it's different colors. I can't look on because I'm using my phone. But it's called Weather Underground. That's the best weather app that you could use on your phone. It'll give you up to the minute, it'll constantly updating and everything. Once you get in there and use that, and it doesn't have a lot of updates like these other things on your phone do. So it's really good about that. But yeah, Mom's already out here. Got to get out here early in the morning, so that's why I said last night I went in and I laid down about 8:30. I was watching the HGTV, watching them fixer-upper homes. I love watching that stuff. And she's looking at that. Oh, I want this. I want that. She's becoming westernized here in the Philippines. So when we buy a house and all, or buy not a house, when we buy the land. But this land we got like 3 or 4 in the fire. And it's just a matter of getting there. And you get hyped up about it, man. You can buy 1,000 square meters for 900,000 peso. So less than 20,000, you can get 1,000 square meters. The problem is the paperwork. Who hasn't surveyed? Who hasn't paid back taxes? How many children are on there? Who's living? Who's not living? Who has the power of attorney? It's amazing. I'll pass on that. I have friends always looking for good Philippine weather. It's in English. But yeah, like I said, the land thing is a real stickler. I mean, like I said, every month I put money away. I'm sticking $2,500 to $3,000 away every month. I mean, by the time I pay the rent and I pay the electric, and she gets her. Because due to our contract, we have my personal assistant. She loves that. She gets her allowance every month, and that's hers. And she pays her loans. She does her shopping, whatever she needs to do. She'll pay the kids' schools and clothing and all that out of that. So that's taken care of. I don't have to say, well, Dad, I need this, Dad, I need that. Once in a while I get that when the uniforms are needed for college. And even when you buy a uniform for their, like, Gracie's got a cooking class. Last year, I paid for like 5 uniforms for different stages of her phase. She was afraid to ask me for $3,060 for the chef's outfit and all the different, the hostess outfits they have, make them wear and all that. And she was afraid to ask me for $3,000. In America, go buy them uniforms. And their books in here, and Norso's free for that. They have to provide certain things for projects, uniforms, things they need like that. I am looking for the mountain. I am looking in Darwin. I'm telling you now, if you plan on coming here to live, come here now and start searching. Land prices are going up. Bakong, land prices have gone up. Darwin, I've seen on Facebook Marketplace, and that's one of the worst. But I got Sis Nepalin. Sis Nepalin works for Cebu Purse. Vicky's part of Cebu Purse. She works under Leica because she doesn't have the hours. So if we do a sale, it goes underneath Leica, and then Vicky gets the commission or whatever. So, but I'm looking, there's granite. Alma, she has land on the beach, 2.5 million. So that's like $50,000. And you're on the beach. And she's looking to sell, and she told me, Gio, she said, give me half down and I'll give you a year to pay me the other half. And I was like, well, not bad. And I mean, it's right on the beach. But understand here, you don't always get the trade winds coming off. It's not always breezy. Alma has another house listed down in Zamboanga. The breeze is blowing and all that. It's beautiful, and that's a rental. And you can go rent that. Zamboanga is about, I want to say 2 hours from Dumaguete. You got to go Dumaguete, Bakong, Darwin. You're heading that way. Zamboanga, that's a tourist area. So, but Darwin, I go out there to the Darwin Market, and across from the Darwin Market is a road going up in the mountain, and it goes up and it forks. Take the one off to the left. Tim and Rose, another set of bloggers, Rose in the Philippines. They got a good channel. And you can see the A-frame house, and the land is right across the street. It's her auntie's land, and doctors have bought land there. There's a lot of foreigners that bought land, and they got another 4,000, and they want 900,000 per 1,000 square meter. So I'm gonna do that, and I found a lot of people here now are taking money down. Once you sign a contract, they can't walk out of the contract. If they do, they gotta give you back that money. Um, but they will do monthly payments. If you wanna do that, you just gotta find the realtor, and they'll set it up, and the lawyer we got, who's his Nepalin, attorney, I can't think of his name. He charges you 1% of the sale instead of 25% like some of these attorneys. He's a smart man, because if you're charging me 1% of 900,000, that's 9,000. That's all he's getting, 9,000 pesos to do all the paperwork. But he has more clients, where the ones are charging 25, 30%, they have very limited. But this guy, he's making money and all that. Assist Nepalin right here in Valencia. She has a foreigner, fiance, hopefully gonna be her husband. But she's really cool. She's always busy. We're gonna go down to 10 High Saturday. Like I said, we got a lot of running. I'll video that because we're gonna be at La Prima Homes. They're like townhouse homes, and they're connected. You can live in a subdivision like that. And I'll find out. I think they're like 2.3, 1.8 million, but everything's built and done. But you're only living on 100 square meters of land and an 89 square meter house. But you got upstairs and down. The bedrooms are up, and your living kitchen is down. But they are pretty. They are pretty looking, and they're putting them all together. That's a big thing here. But I look at their houses as you have a Filipino style house, you have a Western style house. We as Westerners, we don't want to be able to touch the wall. Filipinos, they don't mind living cramped. Do you want to build your own house? Yes, I'm gonna build my own. I've seen some on here, and I've been looking at on YouTube channel, they have building houses in the Philippines. And there's one style with the roofs that go like this on the house. And my reason is for in between the two roofs up here, I want to add windows that I can open and let the heat out. Because you got to remember, they don't have insulation. They have this little thin, I think I don't even have none here, little thin foam stuff with the metal on one side. But yeah. I'm gonna build my own. I got family members that can build blocks. I can buy the stuff. Tim was telling me to build a house. You're looking at $3 million over here. It all depends. I'm not getting all fancy. She wants a concrete roof, like this has a concrete roof above me. She wants to be able to go up and look at the stars. If I do that, I'll do that over the carport. That way, if there's an earthquake, the cement comes down on the car. Not on us, and if we're sleeping in the house and it happens in the middle of the night, we can still get out the door. But I still want the big, nice front porch. I've been looking at the ones already built. In fact, I got one guy from Cebu Realtors. They have a house that you put 30,000 pesos down, 12,000 pesos a month payments for like 30 years. Do I have 30 years? I'm 60. Am I gonna be alive at 90? But it doesn't matter. I mean, I can pay that off early. I can just say, okay, here's a lump sum payment. But you're still gonna be charged that 39% interest. Doesn't matter. You're gonna still be charged. The house is gonna cost you 2-3 million. But you're in a subdivision, you're wall to wall, like the neighbors are right there, you hear them or what they play and all that. But they all have security guards, and then do you have an HOA, and who's gonna take care of the land, and you live in there, and who's got the grass growing, who brings in the roosters, who brings in the goats. And a lot of these, they say reserve, you can pick out big lots. We have seen some places that are up sale, 2,000 square meters at 500 square meter. She wants to look at that, and now these people are taking where they can't get the lump sum payment from people. They want to take so much down, 300,000 pesos down, and you pay so much a month. Which is fine. For me, it's fine. It works that way. Because I still have responsibility. I'm still paying on credit cards back in America. I still use my credit cards over here. That's my problem. I go to the store and they ask me, American or peso, sir? I said, no more American, always peso. It doesn't matter to me. I use my Citibank card, I use my USAA, I use my Fifth and Third. You know, it's just, I use it a lot for gas. And I don't get really charged extra, and I pay it off, but the problem is I got too many of them. But I will pay them off here this year. They will all get paid off because we are leaving March, April. We're going to either Thailand or Vietnam, and I've been watching a lot of these bloggers are saying, oh, the visa, you can't come to Thailand and all this, Thailand's cracking down. These countries are cracking down, yes. I had a guy who has to renew his tourist visa. So since he wants to be a cheap Charlie, he goes there and he flies out of Manila 11 o'clock at night, gets a stamp, flies into Thailand, that's after midnight, gets a stamp, stays at the airport, catches a flight, and comes on back. That's his one day out of the country. Some of these guys are so funny. I mean, they stay right there at the airport, they just move over to the next flight, they wait a few hours, they could be back and forth in the Philippines for 8 hours. So, it's up to you how you want to do that. But yeah, but like I said, I came on for the Rico bill and all that, and then the price was 11,423 pesos, 11,000. So it didn't go up, but maybe 100 pesos, and that's with the aircom's running and everything. And I was bigger than 15, 18,000. I'm really surprised. But we don't run all the aircon all the time. But yeah. But that's your electric bill, and they deliver it. They don't mail it. They come by and in that little mailbox they showed you. And it comes in, and the guy puts it right there. Mom was out there. He handed it right to Mom. They read the meter, and they print it out right there. So it's kind of neat. And then the water bill. My water bill this month was 435 pesos. Wasn't even 10 bucks. That's already paid. When I get these in, I'll go pay them. And this is what I'm saying. If you want a good bank, if you live in Dumaguete or anywhere in the Philippines, look for the Bank of Commerce. Bank of Commerce. I'm gonna turn me on to that. A lot of foreigners. You can take that bill. No more playing musical chairs. I go down there, and either I can take it out of my account, or I give them the money, and it takes them, and they process it at the end of the day, and my bill gets paid. The bank pays the bill. You go straight to your bank. I can pay my bill products. I can pay my Rico. I can pay my Cebulan water bill. No more musical chairs. The water bill company in Cebulan's nice. I walk in and you park on the side of the road. You walk in, hey sir, give you a number, your priority. I'm old. Ugh, to have priorities anymore in life. And I go there and there's usually one or two people ahead of me, and I sit there and just sit there and look at the bill and then take the money out, and walk up there and lady handed the bill. I'm waiting for her to ask me for the money. Forgetting I just handed the money and said, here you go, hon. You're done, you get a receipt, and I put it in my file box with no questions asked. Bill products, I stopped in there the other day. Went in there, 2,499. Give them 2.5. So 50 bucks a month. And I got HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, ESPN, I get CNN, I get Fox, I get all the History Channel, Discovery Channel, HGTV, the Fix and Flip, Lifetime. You get Philippine channels, you get American channels. You're really not missing nothing. So, like I said, then I get up and I watch my news in the morning, see what's going on, and I get aggravated after listening to it. It's like, same old. Everybody hates, sorry I'm smoking so much, but everybody, I'm tired of the hatred there. The man's president, deal with it. He's doing what he thinks he has to do. He's stepping up more than other presidents. Yes, I am a Trump president. Sorry about that. But you know something? He's running the country as a business. I don't like getting in politics. But he runs the country as a business like it needs to be ran. That's what America is. We're a business. We're corporate. Here we go. D. D. What D? But like I said, she's gonna ask, are you hungry? In America, I don't eat until I wake up. So I haven't even had coffee yet. Oh, that's the other thing. Hey, honey. Hey, honey. Hand me that coffee thing. I got. Stay alive. Back. 32 pesos. These little ST mochas. They're get them and save more. 32. They got them 32 pesos. So that's my coffee. I don't drink the other one, but these little things, cold. You got Starbucks here. You got the Starbucks bottles you can buy at the grocery store. What are you really missing? Beef? Beef you can buy on a Sunday, or if someone's got one, you go to Belcrest, go buy your steaks and all that. The only beef I get here, when Thomas down in Eagle Land, he makes his hamburger patties. Delicious. He's a German guy. And he has the breadcrumbs to hold them together, but he squeezes out the meat and gets all the moisture, the water out of it. So, oh, here comes the daughter. She's gonna come down and take care of the kitties. The one who had her tooth extracted. Oh, took her in for a tooth extraction last Saturday. Her tooth was on the angle this way. Actually, the other tooth. The dentist at City Mall, the one I go to, the one who gave me my temporary, 15,000, say 300 bucks. Hour and a half. But no dry socket. She's never had a dry socket, nothing. She's a really good dentist. I recommend her. She's in City Mall. She works 7 days a week. Dentists here are 7 days a week. So, other than that, I got places I recommend. You can go check. That nail and polish salon, right next to Mandawi Mall. Very nice. Your pedicures aren't the same. They don't soak you in the water. You don't get the massage in the chair. You sit in the chair and they wash your feet for you, and they take this little sandpaper thing and do it. But they're very nice people there. The nails, you see Vicky's nails, she'll dig in the dirt. I told her yesterday, when you get home, no digging in the dirt. Okay. Get up this morning, what's she doing? She's digging in the dirt with them nails. But they don't fall off, they'll stay there. She just had them, it was last month she had them done. And she had a bill, this is her first bill in it. And then they took off the old nail polish and they put that design on. So, I got her Mandawi foam. How to describe? Mandawi foam has what you're looking for mattresses and all that, and probably good quality. Couch there, 34,000. Here she comes. The mouth. The mouth with a little swollen face.
Yeah.
Ah, see, you running around.
I'm running around.
Running around.
I didn't run around.
And then the husband, the police officer. There's a police officer. And I'm gonna have a cop in the family. That's Leica and Nigel. And he's got 6 months of training to do down in Cebu. He graduated with Leica last year. he couldn't take his police test until this year. He took it this year. Now he's got to wait for a class opening to go down for 6 months to become a police officer. So almost 2 years after, almost a year and a half after he graduates, he'll get a job. But she works at Spiro and all that. He comes up and, oh, she played, oh, I'm sick, honey, I need you to, oh my God, he come racing on up here. I don't care. I like the kid. He's here. He's very helpful. Uh, uh, Kids here are amazing. There's nothing you have to do. Oh, give me that. Don't lift that water jug. I'll lift it. Oh my God. It's full. I was gonna say if it was empty, I'd show you. But anyway, you will not do nothing. The children here, and for 20 pesos, 50 pesos, you give them. I get in trouble for giving a guy 100 pesos. That's $2. Big deal. 100 pesos buys you 2 pieces of crispy king chicken. The rice went from 12 pesos to 15 pesos. I seen it at Krispy Kreme. What else? Prices are going up. Inflation's going up here. So people are doing what they got to do. It's sad. They're selling and they're trying to make money to live. And the Americans are trying to get it for a cheaper price. The Philippines are asking more money. So they say, well, if I ask 1.5 million and I only want 1.2, if they talk me down, I get what I still want. They're learning. They're not stupid people here, believe me. They're not. They're looking. They have the supply and demand. You want this life. I've been watching all kinds of people, all bloggers. Some are not coming back to the Philippines. Ones that were living here, oh, how they loved it. Now that they don't live here, oh, the Philippines was terrible and all. You know what? Stop using clickbait. Joe and me, we don't use clickbait. Neither does Never Give Up in the Philippines. He never gives it up. How's the fuel situation there? I have no problem. I got this little wacko here. 80. What was the fuel? 82? Ma? 82.30 for gas?
What is 82 there?
The gas, a liter. Patron.
Yeah.
82.30, 82 pesos. Diesel was at 109, it down to 75 pesos. It's dropping more than gas. The fuel is great here. You ain't got to worry about none of that. Mary, you see my divorce video, right? The one I did. 7 years, 200,000 American dollars. ATM. I'm one of them. I'm not ashamed to say it. This one here. How do we say in America? You couldn't squeeze a nickel out between her ass cheeks. She's so tight. You know, trying to get a nickel out of that ass cheeks, she's so tight. She's very tight with money. Robinson Mall, I tell her to pick out a nice dress, something that no one's worn. You know, they use the okais. They're like the what do I want to say? Like the Salvation Armies and the Goodwills back home. Granted, you get good deals. Yes, there's nothing wrong. Yes, you're wearing someone's clothes who grew out or someone who passed away, and you buy dishes and all that. Here, they go there and they love it. You know, and I mean, we stopped down by Lee Plaza to go pick up the birthday gift for Joyce's. I think it's a granddaughter or a niece or something. I have no idea. I gotta find out from Joyce. But anyway, we picked up a teddy bear, 649 pesos, like big teddy bear. I found My Little Pony, but it's not called My Little Pony. But if it was 3-year-old and up, and this little girl's only gonna be 1-year-old. What little kid doesn't like My Little Ponies? A Barbie doll. They don't have American Barbies here. Before I used to put it in the Barbie box, I used to go to the Walmart and go buy them for $6, and I load up the box. They don't have. Now know the other kids where my ex is. Um, I just posted last night. We had pork negil. Ma, how do you say that soup last night? Pork what? Pork miaga. Nilaga. I'm still learning. That was made with fresh pork, potatoes, well, I don't know what else, bok choy or whatever, this other Cancun they put in or whatever. Delicious. I'm healthy. My face ain't sunk in. If it is, it's because I ain't got my teeth. Once I get my teeth, that face goes out. But maintaining my weight. The other night, I get a craving like for dinner. I don't know what I was gonna eat. Thought McDonald's. Gracie was with me. Got Gracie a quarter pounder with cheese and large fries and a Coke. And then I got me 2 more quarter pounders with cheese, and I got me 2 apple pies. I didn't know apple pies were only that big anymore. They're tiny. They're about that big. And that was like 400 peso. So 2, 4, 6, $8 for 3 sandwiches, a drink, and a large fry. And swipe your credit card. They take credit card right there. All your credit cards and all that will work here. You just have to ask if they take. I use my credit card at the Patron gas station down the road from the Shell. I don't buy from Shell. Shell is a higher price than Patron. Patron is a better gas, Philippine gas. Philippine people don't like using Shell because it's so expensive. The Shell gas and diesel was up to 134 was diesel, and gas was like 109, 112 a liter. So gas prices here are down. I don't know. I mean, I would like people to let me know what flights are from America to here. I mean, I can look on Agoda and everything. I can look it up too. But there are people looking for cheap flights, and when you take in cheap flights, you're looking at 34, 42 hours of flight time and layovers. Up to you. You want to spend that just $1,000 on a flight? Do it. Me, when it's time to get to the Philippines, put it in turbo and let's go. I want to be here 24 to 27 hours. I don't care. I'll pay the extra. It doesn't matter to me. Yes, gas. Gas is down. It really is. Last night I wanted popcorn. I don't know what Vicky does to make popcorn. No butter on it. She just, whatever she does, tastes like it. She does it in the oil. She couldn't do it on the stove. She had to do it with something else. Matter of fact, let me get it. Yes, puppy. Yes, puppy. She made popcorn last night. This is just a bowl. I mean, we buy these bowls at Lee Plaza. I don't know what she paid for them each, but she bought a set. Instead of buying a set, we buy them. Of course, they all want to go. But she made popcorn. No butter. Just salt. It tastes like you got butter on it. I don't know what she does. She makes the world's best popcorn. I tell her that. I said, I want the world famous popcorn. And I always hit her about 8, 9 o'clock at night. And it's healthy. So, I mean, if you go and buy just the bags of corn, bags of popcorn, no jolly time, they're like clear bags. But yeah. But popcorn. And you got it on stove. But anyway, so come find out we're out of gas. So today, they'll take the gas tank out, the oil, take it out, put it in the car. I'll take it up there unless I see the guy run through here. I'll just have him switch the gas tank out. Anyway. So, but yeah, that's not a bad idea. Hey, hon, call the gas guy, have him deliver gas. It should be in my Philippine phone. You talked to him that one time, didn't you? Huh? But yeah, you get the propane gas tank delivered. I mean, propane gas tank would all of us here. There's 3 kids. Me and Becky are 5, and then 6. 2 months, 2.5 months. A tank of gas. That's maybe like the 11 pound, 12 pound tank of gas. I can't complain. And that's 1.7 to 2.4. So it's just a matter of time of doing things. But the puppies are sitting inside. I gotta slide. If I slide this door open, the puppies will come outside maybe. But they sit in there. But no, like I said, what else? What else is there?
See, I'm just get inside and my cell phone is here.
Your cell phone's where?
Here.
You left your cell phone outside. Oh, she forgot. There she is, all blazing glory. Right here, Ma.
Ma. Who?
You. I love it. She's so cute. And everything. So. But yeah. And now I got the puppies out here with me. They already been for their walk. Crispy King chicken. I have my Crispy King puppies. OGs, OGIS, roasted chickens down here in Cebu. My 2 plats of eggs are like 400 pesos, 2, 4, 6, $8 for 2 plats. And they're fresh eggs. And the eggs taste different here. Trying to think. I got pills I got now. I don't know what these are. These acid reflux. I get a lot of acid reflux. I take this pill. It's white on one side, pink on the other. Kills that acid reflux, no problem. Like I said, I bought 10 Tylenol for 120 pesos for $2.20. 10 pills. They don't have those. But yeah, other than that, we've been on an hour already. So, what else? What else do y'all want to know? Ask me something. I don't know. I'll just ramble on here. But like I said, I love this place. The puppies are out here. Of course, XO, the one who had her leg taken off, the black one, and her daughter, the white one, is heart. But her flowers, constantly all her flowers underneath here. I bought this off of Temu. It's supposed to be tomato stand, but I don't know what she's using it for. But she comes out here and got all this. Like I said, the washing machine. It sits out here, gets used. My orchids are up and in here. Gotta make sure water and all that. I gotta get them out. But she's growing and growing and growing. What'd she do with the tomato plant? She cut it down without me knowing? She must have. But no, she's got all kinds of things. Hopefully her little garden works and everything, so. There's a container, put that out for the puppies will go eat that. But yeah, the car, that's the car right there. So, but no. Alright, I'm gonna go. You give so much information in your life. I try what you need. You know, it's easier to ask somebody. I don't have a big bunch of followers, so it's easier to answer. Oh, her little boys. My little Smurfette. That's like a little Smurfette. Everybody loves her boy. Till she gets mad. And rah, rah, rah. But other than that, I deal with her temple. And like I said, it ain't a perfect relationship. We do argue. You're gonna argue. It's 2 different cultures. I have my way. And I'm set in my way. And she's setting her way as a single mom was. So it's constant. You're gonna clash. Well, we have things worked out. It's never go to bed angry. That's one thing. What else? What else do you want to know? Hot in it, very in it, Kyle. I gotta get my hair cut today. I'm gonna get shaven tomorrow. I'm gonna let my beard grow a little. These guys go out and they get up and they shave every day and they do. Man, this is Gio. Gio is just this way. I don't care nothing more. Yeah, you have a great day. You have a great day or night married and all that there too. But it's time for me to get going. I've been on long enough. Main thing is I came on because I got the electric bill, 11,400. So I'm gonna have them all chip in. Yeah, right. That'll take care of it. All right. Y'all have fun. I'll talk to you again later. I posted my videos of Valencia, the Valencia Ridge of 5,000 Roses. I posted shorts, the big chimneys on there from Jonabelle and Thomas. So I got friends all over. That's how you gotta meet. You gotta get involved with people, meet people. You know, you can listen to the vloggers, whatever. Come here. Me and Joe will tell you exactly. We'll take it. We'll show you. We'll do all of that. We're not afraid to show people. This is the real Philippines. You know, this is what it's like and all that. All right. Y'all have a good day.